which we all love Atomos.
Yeah, thanks, man.
But run me through what's new. Obviously, we got the wall of monitors.
Yes,
You've got
yes.
those time code boxes as well, but we've got some new interesting stuff.
Yeah, so Ninja Phone. So basically this came out of watching influencers or this creative economy, they call it, right? We're just basically shed loads of users coming into our industry, not knowing anything, using a phone. And then they go, oh, why is that other influencer got a better look than I have? And they go, oh, that's a Sony camera or that's a Canon camera or whatever, right? So they upgrade and then they get stuck trying to figure out to be a camera operator and a production person. So I wanted to solve that problem for them, stay in the phone, let them use that camera, but stay in their world. And so teamed up with Apple on ProRes and the A17 in the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. Decodes ProRes instantly. We encode ProRes instantly. Out of the camera, we already have all the camera maker knowledge.
Right.
Into the Ninja Phone, out HDMI in, out USB-C, into the phone, decodes, OLED wonderfulness, 2 million to 1 contrast ratio, 1600 nits, 446 PPI. I mean, what more do I need to say? It's gorgeous. It's HDR and we love it. It's all 10-bit because we're the 10-bit guys. We're the ProRes 10-bit guys. And our monitors, actually, I was pretty happy with the performance of the Ninjas next to them.
Sure.
I think it's like a $10 billion investment in this screen or something silly.
Yeah.
And, our custom LCD screens that we've been making for years are holding up, probably 95, I would say 96% as good, but this is the bomb.
Well, and it's also where a lot of any form of content is being consumed, right? So having the
it makes complete sense to watch it on that, right?
Yeah.
So then you record, if you want the really high quality stuff that you're going to deliver in 4K to 4K monitors and all that stuff, then go inside the camera, right? The cameras record great quality. You can also obviously use a Shogun or a Ninja in that scenario, and you can put this next to it or around it. But this workflow is an HD workflow to the web. You monitor it so you know what it looks like. It's HD from the camera. ProRes recorded on here on a 1 terabyte gives you 3.5 hours of ProRes 1080p 60.
Plenty.
It's fine.
Yeah.
At the same time, when you send the ProRes in, it decodes it to the screen instantly, like I said, but then it drops it to the disk, re-encodes it to H.265, which you can send out in 10-bit HDR, camera to cloud, or store it on the phone for a proxy, yeah? So when I touch here, the cloud, so you got all the Ninja functions, right?
I wanted to say, right before you get in, whoever's decided to make this kind of swish, this animation is very
You like
pleasing.
it?
It's just, not that one, but that's just a very pleasing.
D-Squeeze, yeah. Look, the guys, we got some amazing app developers in our group.
No kidding.
And
sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're right. So then you come to camera to cloud,
Oh,
right?
wow, it's right there.
And you go, I want to go to our one, which is 8 cameras, all live switched with talkback and basically a OB van with no OB van.
Right.
On an iPad. Frame.io Direct, YouTube Live. If you log in the background in the Ninja app settings, right?
That's
if you log in, then we will display it. And you'll say which ones you want to go to. So as a production guy, the next guy might be a Dropbox. Send it to Dropbox for me. Next one might be, please, I've got my own storage. Can we send it there?
Well, and I'm seeing on the little, you don't have to look at this, Joey, but I see like Twitch, the Sony CI.
CI supported, absolutely.
iCloud,
Yep.
all the NDI.
Yep.
NDI support actually is probably it's
pretty big.
The great equalizer, yeah.
It's pretty big. So all of that, and all that is go to wherever, and then in the background, we're doing NDI if that's what they support. We're doing H.265, H.264 if they're rubbish and old,
Right.
Whatever the customer wants, then now you've got the choice to be able to do it. This comes in two, so this microphone that we're on now, wireless, plug that in here on the receiver, and your transmitters over here, and it locks video to audio in the Ninja.
These you're not wrong. These deities do have a USB out.
Yeah, so USB-C here, mount it there. We've got it running on the middle one there. See it hanging off?
Oh, you actually have. Oh, it literally is right there.
I think that's a Sennheiser or something. I can't remember. But we support Rode. We support bunch of different.
Yeah.
So then you've got your audio now locked with your video. You've got the best quality monitor in the world. You can send it anywhere with 5G, 6 Wi-Fi 6E compatibility
awesome.
from the phone.
Yeah.
Everything, the phone's wonderfulness. We lock everything else off, so you're not getting calls and stuff inside, and it's important.
Yeah.
But really, it's grab a phone to be your transmitter, and as I said, the focus was get that creative economy going. Then you go to our customer, which is the production market, the pro video market.
Hey.
Yeah.
Name of the company.
I know what it is. There's a little plug there.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, you're not supposed to call it out like that.
It was so smooth. I didn't expect.
I know. That's the beauty of what Atomos do, man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
smooth.
So smooth.
That should be.
Yeah.
So when you're in a Ninja world and you want to connect another camera, I don't have another Ninja. Whack out your phone. You've got a Ninja phone sitting there to integrate into that workflow, stream together with it in a live production, and integrate perfectly in a ProRes workflow in as another camera.
Yeah.
So there's so many angles to this, and I tell people what I think it should do, and everyone goes away and uses it in their own way, and I love that.
Yeah.
Just got to open the box for them, then they take a look and use the tools, because we're a tool, right? We're a tool for professionals, and I want to bring the young ones in to our world instead of it being a separate world.
Yeah.
They need this. They need what we know. The moment they go, I want to do a 2-camera, 3-camera shoot for my product, for marketing, for my shopping channel, that's when they need to step into our world.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, and also, like, we were just, one of the larger sports organizations I saw was talking to you.
Yeah.
There's plenty of, like, all those, you've seen it, name a sport, and there's that shallow depth of field.
Yeah.
Someone's out there with a
And it looks
Venice
good,
at
right?
1.2, and it's jarring because
Yeah.
you're not used to it. But I could absolutely see that being used. I'm just going to shout out the NHL because I'm a hockey guy. But I could see that any of those companies.
I want the hockey guys to play the rugby guys.
That would be gnarly.
One-
Well, who's on skates?
No, we have to go each
One-
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a return match.
Yes, 100%.
Right, you get one, and you can just see like the rugby guys on the hockey. Like, if they can end up skating.
I saw this video. This is apropos of nothing. I saw this video where they were playing football, American football, on skates.
Yeah.
It was no, sorry, on ice, but no skates.
Oh, wow.
So they were just like slowly. It was so dumb.
Driving away,
Yeah.
sliding in.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
new-
pretty
but
brutal.
look, the sports, man, we consume sport. I sit there, I'm a huge rugby fan. I love cricket. I played baseball my whole life. I love baseball.
Yeah.
I've gotten into NFL, and with all the broadcasting going on, you can just see everything. The world is like it used to be coming to America, where there was a channel for everything. We never had that, but now we do. So consuming this will drive it in better quality. I don't want to sit there and watch a rubbish HD SDR production.
Right.
I'm over that.
I have a nice TV.
My TV does it.
Yeah.
How come I can't? My phone does it. So that's why we introduced the Sun Dragon lights. That's a great segue into the lights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Well, right before we do that, though,
yeah.
I wanted to point out this is this just a standard V mount?
Yeah.
Or
no. Yeah, that's a mount that we put.
Just on this one.
Yeah.
And then,
but it's got 1/4-inch screw thread on the bottom of the Ninja phone.
Right.
Same as a Ninja.
And then I think you said it, but I might have missed it. Oh, it's battery power, or you can do the thing.
Or USB-C, and it powers the phone the whole time.
But drive. You said, could you hard drive into that, or
No,
just straight to the phone?
No, just straight into the phone. The phone is the storage.
Got it.
That's how we hit the $399 price point. HD only. It's our first step into it.
Sure.
But you know that when you buy the case, so the case is $50. Yeah. But it's a locking case, and it has our USB-C locking connector in it, which I will just happen to have one in my pocket.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So you plug that in all this way. Sorry.
You've made the reversible plug not reversible.
Yeah, I know. On purpose.
Yeah.
So that is locking. So the phone's now locked, right?
Right. And
So
then
that clicks in, so that's separate, right? So that means you could put that on maybe, I don't know, an iPad, but I'm not announcing that right now.
I heard nothing.
Yes. And then you plug it into here, and I removed it. And now the whole thing is a locked cable. We've got
Wonderful.
HDMI locking cable straight to your microphones at the same time. It's powered by battery eliminator, so the AC coming into the battery port, or 5-volt, 3-amp coming into the side. And it powers the phone all the time.
Great. So I'm glad I interrupted you then. Now, this gnarly thing that I literally can't stare at. What made you decide to go from monitors to a rope light?
Well, I know, right? Been thinking a lot about automation of video production. We can control the camera, we control the visuals. The one thing that is always required is a light.
Right.
We don't control the light. We've got our synchronization Genlock protocol, which is an RF. It's a company I bought 4 or 5 years ago called Timecode Systems, that is a 900 megahertz through walls frequency that absolutely gets there every time.
Right. Not, and those are the timecode boxes.
That's the timecode boxes. But what no one knows is that is it's not only a synchronization protocol, it is a control protocol. So we can put DMX, wireless DMX over that. We have a patent on that. That's one of the reasons I bought the company. They were well patented. And we can now control the lights from the Ninjas and Shoguns. So for our production crowd, so they're made
That's so weird, but I love it.
They're made for gaffers.
Yeah.
But they're made for our customers too. So they're production lights and cinema lights, okay? The production light side is, oh no, I'm inside, I haven't got enough light, I don't want to schlep around a big panel that weighs 10 kilos, yeah? This weighs 1 kilo, and I hope hopefully Denise will bring,
we can get
bring it with me, but it's small.
It's that, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll film that.
It's small, it's light, it's portable, and it comes in a carry case with a diffuser, so you can turn it into a panel light. The radius is 30 centimeter radius bend, so you can bend it. You can see it on this bike. I mean, It's bent like crazy. It's the most dense LEDs ever, and because of the LEDs that we use in our screens behind the LCD, I've had to pick the best quality LEDs to make the image the best.
Right, and so it's full RGB.
Full RGB, it's RGB AW.
Okay, wonderful.
Amber and white, which means I've got a tungsten in there.
Yeah.
We get 99% CRI.
What's the TLCI?
98. Done.
Yeah.
Right? And for all the people out there, TLCI is the television lighting index that tells you how much you need to correct for the lighting when you to stick to TV standards. So basically it's a measurement of how accurate are your lights compared to the camera.
Right. Which is
we know
technically more accurate than as a measurement than CRI for our use.
For your use, exactly. Important part is we know a bit about cameras. We know a bit about sensors because we work with them all.
Yeah.
And we've got all the secret sauce from all the camera makers, very secret in our heads and in our products.
Yeah.
So we were the perfect people with LED backlight knowledge, with camera knowledge, to make sure that, and the love of HDR. So all of those things combined means a strip light. If we want to light ourselves better, right now there's a big panel. Yeah? No, we'll just stick a strip here, man.
Yeah.
And we'll look natively nice, you know? And we can tone it to compensate for all the rubbish blue light and stuff out here.
So I now, you made me think of less important, but are they pluggable or do you just get them in different lengths?
5 meter length to start with. We can make them longer.
Okay.
The difficult part about these type of lights is getting the voltage the same to each end.
Sure.
So the reason strip lights aren't used very often, and we've solved this, is we are 2,000 lumens end to end. Oh, you got it. You found it. Thank you. And so you'll see here how dense.
And this is, it won't read on camera, but this is actually squarish. It's not round.
That's right. So you can stick it on the ground, right? So that it's emitting up.
Yes. Okay.
On a throw like this.
Wonderful.
You can put diffusers and stuff over it. We've got some really cool ideas like a blow up kind of snake that goes up top of it and you hit it and it's powered and goes beep, blows up.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch. I'm giving all ideas to the lighting guys. And all the Chinese lighting companies are walking around going, what is going on over there? This is a real revolution because to light, so HDR works perfectly at night. It's easy to get that dynamic range in the shot. Right. Just don't turn any lights on, put a candle or whatever, right? Yeah. Outside in the sun, full brightness, it's the other way. You got to get the highlights, right? But as soon as you go cloud cover or inside, everyone goes flood.
Yeah.
When they flood the light, there's no brightness range, which means no dynamic range. Right. HDR just means brightness range. Yeah. Everyone says HDR, and I go, well, I think half of people don't understand what that is. It's just brightness range. So to get the shadows, and it's like an artist. When they draw your face, it looks good. When they shadow it, it looks like you.
Yeah.
We have the ability now with these to put them anywhere. I can put it around my neck, right? I can wrap it around me. But seriously, I just dump it on the floor, run it a bit more, and I can control it from my Ninja, from my production.
So that thing is this is a battery?
No, that goes to a 10-meter cable that then we've got a controller. We also have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and RF, our system, to wirelessly control DMX.
So what are the thing that always I like to get into with any form of controllable light is how much control do we have? So for instance, obviously...
So you've got full DMX control on iPad and from a controller. On a Ninja, you've got production-based control. Brightness, ganging together, hue changes.
The big one I love?
Yeah.
XY coordinates?
Yes, XY coordinates.
That's all I needed.
Yes.
We're good.
Yep. All the simple, bigger stuff, Ninja can perform.
Sure.
Or the phone can perform. I'm already talking to DMX apps to integrate it into the Ninja app so that you can start to use it from here.
And so that was going to be the follow-up question is, because of the DMX capability, can you control other manufacturers?
Absolutely you can.
Outstanding.
And the timecode systems is way cheaper than CRMX.
Yeah.
Way cheaper, right? So it's like a $200 thing, right? So transmitter on the iPad, receiver on the light. You don't even have to be part of our world. You don't have to buy a Sundragon. Just control your lights better. Yeah. So that's one angle. So we're really we're bringing high-tech electronics into the old LED market, which sounds weird because LEDs were just new 10 years ago, right?
I know, right?
But it hasn't been electronified. There's an ASIC in here that controls everything, like a Ninja has.
Yeah.
So that's how we're doing it.
Stupid question, but probably obvious. Flicker-free.
Yeah, absolutely.
High speed.
Oh man, no flicker and no micro shadows on my lights.
That's the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No micro shadows. Why? Because of the density. And no one's achieved this. We're using flexible PCBs. They're butted up together. My guys are like, no, not close enough. Get them together.
Really?
Get them together. And then we've got some special stuff that I'm not going to talk about that makes it bendable. That's a big advantage that we have. So I say good luck to the other light makers. I'm off running in the marathon.
Yeah.
Good luck catching me.
Yeah, well, outstanding work as always.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for chatting.
Cheers.
I'm very excited.